April the 7th. On the third day, he rose again. He, David, foresaw and spoke of the resurrection of the Christ. This Jesus, God raised up. Acts chapter 2, verses 31 and 32. Christians believe that on a precise day, the third day, counting inclusively as they did in those days, after his crucifixion, in Jerusalem, capital of Palestine, Jesus came alive and vacated a rock tomb, and death was conquered for all time. Can we be sure it happened? The evidence is solid. The tomb was empty, and nobody could produce the body. For more than a month afterwards, the disciples kept meeting Jesus alive, always unexpectedly, usually in groups from 2 to 500. Hallucinations don't happen that way. The disciples were sure that the risen Christ was not just in their imaginations, and tirelessly proclaimed his rising in the face of ridicule, persecution, and even death. The corporate experience of the Christian church over the centuries chimes in with the belief that Jesus rose. Communion with Jesus belongs to the basic Christian awareness of reality. What is the significance of Jesus rising from death? It marks Jesus as the Son of God. It vindicates his righteousness. It demonstrates victory over death. It guarantees the believer's forgiveness and justification and his own future resurrection. It brings him into the reality of resurrection life now. John chapter 16 verse 10, Acts chapter 2 verse 24, Romans chapter 1 verse 4, chapter 4 verse 25, chapter 6 verse 4, 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 17 to 18. You could speak of Jesus rising as the most hopeful, or full of hope, thing that has ever happened. And you would be right. Why is it important to believe in the resurrection as a historical fact? Because you rose, we finish the sentence as fully as possible. Thank you, Lord Jesus.